100 blocks we start going.
I'm getting nervous, man. Oh, son of a bitch!
Yes, because I had to go back and do the fucking task that I...
You were coming up from the
do
trash
because I
can.
found the fucking body last
You went
time.
up from the trash can.
What a fucking loser.
No!
No, it fell down! Fuck! Oh, you
This is what hell is. This is what hell is.
Yes! Oh!
Alright, Jeremy, that's up.
Welcome to this episode of BeamNG Roadkill, where we find out what is the better car that we have built over the past 10 episodes to celebrate 90 of them. "90 episodes. 90 episodes of me fucking around with cars in BeamNG. And we're reaching 100. That is incredible. And I'm still going. I've been doing this, since when I was still in high school. So this has been around for a long time, and just to be able to say 90 episodes is amazing. And we have all of these fine pieces of highly tuned automotive glory. There's a lot of unique vehicles here today. And I mean, from drag cars to burnout cars to, like, just nice daily cruisers to probably one of the most expensive cars in the fleet right now. We have a lot to show for over these years. And I mean, I would say I've gotten better at it over the years here. And I mean, just look at it. A car that I was using before I even started to record this stuff is here today with, what, it's a 6-second car, I'm pretty sure. I did 690s across the country in this. We have Project Turbo 6 with now a burnout engine that's been in like 2 different chassis, or 3 different chassis now. The blown wagon, the muscle truck, Raunchy, the Barger. A car that I purposely tuned body roll into, just for comedic value. Then we got, of course, the OG Moonhawk, which is now the Rally Hawk. That has made a return. A Crown Vic, a Notch, and, of course, one of Sean's cars, Little Herb. This season's been monumental, because Sean has come back. We did a Roadkill Live where we made money for charity. Yeah, it has been one hell of a season for Roadkill as a whole here. And to say that we're going into the next year to make another 10 episodes is awesome. I am recording this way ahead of time because I will announce this here. Usually these come out the first Wednesday of every month. And right now, we are gearing up for our 12-hour Christmas stream. And of course, like usual, it's going to start off with BeamNG. We are doing a burnout contest 100%. As of what the drag race is going to be, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing for drag races this year. I might do some fantasy mashups just to hold over on time, but I do want to do some sort of a competition drag race one day for people to enter their own cars and then race them against me. But I don't think we're going to get to do it this year. We may not. There'll be an announcement for it, obviously. But as of the time of when I'm recording this, I don't know yet because we haven't had a meeting for it. But what we are here to do today is to get our big 90th episode shootout out of the way. It's been tradition to where each 10 episodes I'm doing a shootout. So, of course, for 100, I don't know what I'm going to do for 100 episodes. That might be another opportunity for me to bring a bunch of project cars back from the grave and race them against new ones. But a lot of the vehicles that you're seeing right now, like the Crown Vic, I might not be running in a few weeks' time is when you see this video. Because it's going into a burnout competition. Same thing with the Freedom Barstow. That may not be running. The Barger may have a Hemi coming soon. So it is awesome. These cars are going to change, and potentially you may see a couple of these cars return in the 100th episode to do something. I know I'm saving the big drag race video for if I ever hit 1,000 subscribers. I know I'm saving that where I will sit down and stream it, and we will drag race every single running project car on BeamNG, and we will get a time for every single one, and I will go until we have gone through every single car. And that means stuff that you haven't seen. That means stuff that might not be running. I'm going to get running again. Yeah, I know I'm saving that, but for 100 episodes, or for 100 videos, I don't know what I'm going to do for that. Of course, a long time ago we crossed that with projects, but I've fallen out of doing projects because I save, my good ideas for Roadkill videos because I've just run out of time to do these sometimes. But yeah, 90 episodes, that is monumental. So what are we doing today? Well, we have an assortment of highly tuned Roadkill cars to go around this dirt track. I figured, just like normal, we should just set up a time trial and race some vehicles through some dirt, because I think that'll be fun, because we have a lot of high power and low buck cars here, so that is going to be fun, in my opinion. So to just go through the lineup really quick, we'll start at the end. L296. This is a project car that I made do wheelies years ago before I started recording these, and I've held on to the chassis, and we took this thing drag racing at the beginning of the season. So, yeah. Car that's not here. The blown track car that we made out of a Moonhawk. I got rid of that thing because that thing was the biggest pile of shit I've ever made. I hated that car. So that thing is gone. The Freedom Barstow. This is a car that competed in the charity live stream, and I think it won. It's either the cop car won or this got second place. It's one or the other, but still, Freedom Barstow competed, and it was very, very well done. Of course, we beat the shit out of the car. The back end of it is bad, but more than likely this thing is coming up on its last burnout contest because Barstows are made out of a beer can. The blown wagon. This was to replace the wagon that we had in an episode against a Corvette so long ago. And one came up with a V8, or I wanted to put a V8 in this, and here we are. Supercharged V8 in a Japanese wagon. The muscle truck. We went and took this thing to the dunes and broke it, but it's back. We put it back together. I put some nice wheels on it now. I feel like this is the best shape the muscle truck has been in, minus the transmission. The transmission still sucks in this thing. raunchy. That was in episode 80. And we brought it back and brought it to the dunes with the muscle truck and managed to break this thing too. Of course, the oil pan is fixed. The Barger. The car that purposely has body roll tuned into it. It needs to be here. It needs redemption from when... Pretty sure I broke it. I don't remember what I did to this thing, but it's here. It's running. The Rally Hawk. Basically, we brought this thing back from the grave after doing way too much to it and just simplified it. Right now, it's got some Chevy crate engine in it and I think a 5-speed manual, 6-speed manual, something like that. And we shot it out a bunch of gambler cars. But I'm not racing the gambler cars here because we did that pretty recently. The Apocalypse Vic. It's a Crown Vic with a supercharged V8. It's burnouts. It's a fun car. It's manual swapped. The Notch, one of our more recent ones that we did here. The Notch wanted to try and go 9s with it. The engine is limited, so right now it is here with a hurt engine, and yeah, it's going to get worked on eventually. Then, of course, what we had in the previous episode here. Little Herb. This is Sean's little Autobella, based off of his real-life Beetle. But we decided to take this thing and make it a full-on, like, fun dune buggy. And of course, this is the engine out of Green Bean. Green Bean is going to be getting something really cool done to it, so that'll be coming soon. But we have the engine out of Green Bean in this thing, and yeah, it's a dune buggy with like 40s on it. This thing does not drive very good, but for the sacrifice of having these big off-road tires on it, it's worth it. So everything's going to get one lap, and we're going to have fun. So let's get the muscle truck out of the way because it's probably going to be the slowest. So we have the good old hot lap timer out, and we're going to take this lowered truck on a dirt track. This is probably going to do pretty terrible because this transmission just hates to shift. I don't know if the truck's too heavy, despite it having a fully custom frame, but let's have fun. You know what? We'll even put on the nitrous. Oh boy. And we're spinning out. Oh my god, this thing handles awful. All right, well, a 107.84. Yeah, I mean, it's expected of this truck. This thing handles, like, terribly. But respectable. Because, I mean, it is lowered. It's got like lowered suspension, it's got bags in the front, it's not made for this. It caught grip and then lost grip. All right. Just how hot it got from all that. Oh, what is there that's gonna be? I don't know. Let's get the barger out of the way. Screw it. Now, this is very reminiscent of when we did the Thanksgiving shootout, and the 318 didn't win. I'm about to prove to you that the 318 is a great engine. Oh no, don't do it, don't do it. We're gonna beat it. Hey, a minute flat. Thank God this beat the muscle truck. So what this thing needs is everything. But it's probably only gonna get a Hemi. Well, it needs wheels and tires. Maybe some center lines. That may look nice in this. Oh! Eh. Not bad. Good job, Barger. Raunchy. Yeah. Raunchy will be good. I know Raunchy will be good. Alright, time for Raunchy to get some redemption. I have faith that it will do good. There you go, that's a launch. These mud terrains are great on it. Whoa! Alright, well, 51, that's our fastest yet. Almost going into the ditch there. Not bad, though. Not bad. Now Raunchy can return to its life of being just a normal cruiser, shop truck that can do burnouts. That was weak. Let's do L296. That might be interesting. Now, if you've watched this for a while, you know this is very unusual of me to do, which is bring a drag car to a shootout episode, because normally they don't do that good. But this thing is a street variant, so I think it's fine. Plus, I mean, if we're in a drag car, we gotta launch it. Oh. That was a lot of wheel hop. Oh. $52. I think that's only like a second slower than the Ranchero. I'm not writing these down. It did better than expected. This should be a fun burnout, if it doesn't wheel hop to death. These tires were going to explode. I should have not shifted it into should have not shifted it in the second. Not bad though, respectable. 52 seconds. Not bad. All right, time for the most brutal car to drive, honestly, out of all of these. This thing is fucking loud. It's got way too much horsepower. But, I mean, this car was built for the only purpose of being able to basically hit a wall if it needs to and do burnouts. So, yeah. I don't have high hopes for this thing, but this thing is fucking brutal. It is loud. Yeah, that's loud. And here goes nothing. Oh boy. Don't break the oil pan. Yeah. Respectable. For what it is, 57 seconds. It doesn't drive good. It has way too much steering angle, so it can actually like make some tight turns in the burnout pit. So this is not set up to be like thrashed around like I'm used to. So not bad. Time for burnout. Good performance. Let's hope it has that in a couple weeks from when you're seeing this. Okay, what do we got? We got the blown wagon. Yeah, let's do the blown wagon. I think this is a good next step. Now, I can already tell you this has way too much tire pressure in it. But, yeah, it's also time for this thing to get redemption, because I think I broke it the last time it was actually here. Not on this course specifically, but on a different course. So, let's go. Let's see if this thing can redeem itself as a good, just fun thrash around wagon. Oh boy. Oh, shit. Did I even hit the brakes when I was going towards that tire pile? I don't even know. That happened fast. Well, that sucks. At least I didn't break the radiator. It should buff. Just needs a grill and a bumper. Yeah, fender's fine. Yeah, it's really all it needs. Just a grill and a bumper. All right. Oh, it's got no rear brakes left. Let's go with the Notch next, because I think the two cars that are going to be the most suitable for this should go last. Those are going to be the ones that put down times. Actually, Burnout car. Yeah, we're keeping up the blower saga here. Oh, I tapped the notch. I forgot that this was competing. And this thing is wall tap proof now. So this should technically be unbeatable out here. It's a Crown Vic. It's got a supercharger. This is a tank. This is a rolling tank. Ooh, we're getting close to that wall. Now we're good. Oh. This is probably the last vehicle I want to crash because this needs to compete. But I can get this fixed in time. That can get pulled out. Yeah, this can be fixed. No big deal. 55 seconds. All right, fun. Bet it can still do a burnout. It's really hot. The cooling system in this car is not very good. All right. Oh, can we... Yeah, that's out of the way. All right, now the notch. It is on drag radials, so... Oh no. It should have been on the other wheel and tire setup, I feel. Oh no, it has no grip. Oh my god, this car is bad luck. Jesus. Man, I love this car so much because it looks great, but it does not do anything well. Last time it was at the drag strip, it did awful, and it did awful here. I should have left it on the other wheel and tire. I should have. Well, can it do a burnout? Oh god, the welded diff too. Oh. There we go. That's the best thing this car has done yet, is a massive donut fest. Fucking thing is awful. Alright. Rally Hawk when we get there. So the issue with this vehicle currently is the rear gear. This trans is not like the rear gear. It is very long. It bogs in second really bad. But it's still going to race. It's got an awesome sounding, I think this is a 350. So, let's see how poorly it does. .51. It's still not our fastest. Probably because it can't get into a better power band. Yeah, this thing needs work. It'll get it. This thing's too fun to not get the work. Alright, let's not ruin a really good engine. Well, the vehicle that should be the best at this, Little Herb. It's not as cranked up as when you last saw it, so. All right. Let's... I don't know. This thing's going to destroy everything, so... Yeah, I think a 49 is the fastest time of the day there. Not bad. And I mean, it's respectable, because... It's a Beetle. With, like, 1,000 horsepower, I think. And it can put the power to the ground. Except on pavement. Well, I never said it could put the power to the ground well. Well, there you go. So at the end of the day, who won? I did. I'm having fun. This is really all this episode is about. It's just taking what I've created over the past 10 episodes and pinning them together and seeing what was more worth it, I guess. Or at least what was more worth my time. And honestly, all these are great cars. Every one of them has served its purpose well, except for the notch. Notch needs work. It's going to get it, but probably not for a while. But everything has done its purpose. It's had fun. It's going to have fun if it hasn't yet. The burnout cars are going to do great at the end of this month. So, yeah. This is solid. But thank you for 90 episodes. That's really all I could say. Just thank you for 90 episodes. It's been great. It has been an awesome ride, and I'm going to keep doing Roadkill videos as long as I have ideas and the BeamNG community keeps coming out with cool free mods. Because I ain't doing paid for shit. Well, I'd pay for the Crown Vic, because, yeah, Foxy's work is very well appreciated. That Crown Vic is awesome. But, yeah. So, hopefully you have enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.